You know, today is gonna be like a bit of a later stream than usual because the last few days I've streamed quite early. But today I wanted to just stream a bit later. I will have to go AFK in a few minutes because I have to open a door for like my little brother. But yeah, besides that, it will be 2C stream. No, I'm already publishing a video how I got to floor 4. I sadly failed the fence dot, so before I get into playing it today, I'm just gonna real quick grind it. Real quick. Okay, nothing. I hope that they also add like all jump buttons or something like that to the practice game. That will be pretty good. Or like music. Here. So I'm gonna complete 4 and 5. I need to connect these. So 4 is really easy. Just 5 is probably like the 4th hardest floor in the entire tower. Just due to the entirety of the floor is basically hard, besides the middle with the spinners and wedges. Besides that, the entirety of 5 is hard. These stamp clips are really simple. The fence dots on 4 are not even that bad. I would say that this floor is like bottom ram because even though they're like not the biggest platforms, I wouldn't really call them that thin, and they're still like, I mean, it's not too hard. At least it's not like 5. Yeah, 5 is really bad. The beginning is pretty simple, but I'm really scared of the trust part because I will probably fail that due to my past experiences with trust gameplay, especially trust gameplay like in TUC. Yeah, I just completed this almost in first try, but this last part is really hard because the gaps are really not that big, but like they're really like small and you will like easily overshoot these. I think I should go into ghost mode here. Yeah, I hate this trust part so much. It's probably the worst part of the entire floor. I don't even mind the fence dots that much because like you can do these kind of. But I am just horrible with this trust, bro. I hate it when like the game plays like trust turns with a ceiling. Because you would say like, technically it's just whole jump, but like I just hate that piece of stuff. Like, oh yeah, the chat is dead than ever. Maybe streaming at 4 p.m. is not a good idea. And yesterday I saw a few streams at like 10 p.m. so maybe in a few minutes it will be a bit better. Like, I don't know, should I go into first person or like first person or third? Like, that's the thing. Or like, should I go in ghost mode? Okay, this part here is fairly simple. I mean, even though it's fence dots, the gaps are like super easy. And if I fail like the first 3, I can easily save myself. So like the only one that's kind of risky are these ones. Here I have to really be careful with my health, especially on the second layer, because you cannot heal before the third layer. You can heal a bit, but that's really not that much, and you should try to minimize the damage that you've taken on this part as much as possible. Like, especially with this part here, just try to evade all of these spinners. Nice, I just did that. I think I got about still 42 HP left. That is good. I should probably heal and then go. Yeah, this part I don't know if I should do the skip or not. Because like skipping would definitely make it a lot faster, but I'm scared that I would die because past this point there's basically nothing bad. besides just choking, but no really hard parts where like genuinely could lose your entire run. Because you know, like A side is just really hard because because it's definitely the longest side, and it's, you know, also the hardest one. So falling will be like really demotivating on this part. But on the B side, you know, like the net feels so near, and there are also a lot more partial nets throughout the entire side, so it's a bit more safe. Okay. Now do these editors real quick. I kind of have this maze memorized. You go here, then here. I think here, and then just take this path. And then go here, and yeah, here. I hope that if I use T-post, I won't get any damage on the kill break. Here, it's really simple, actually. Just go. And then you just go to here. Yeah, okay. I know that. Good. And after that comes this part, which is pretty simple. And you know, this first tightrope is really simple. Just put your cursor on the part that's transparent. I think I'm doing streams on OBS, but videos on game bars, so it might be that on OBS my cursor is rightly aligned, but due to game bar just messing up the footage, it's moved. My cursor's basically moved, which is a bit annoying, I guess, because you know, like I'm not the best person when it comes to, you know, recording with OBS. I'm good with streams, but not really with recording. Okay, here I have to be really aware of the ceiling, and that's it. So I should definitely not rush this, and here I just jump, high jump, so I'm safe, to minimize the you know, chances of me falling. I think, yeah, I should jump from here so I don't hit my head, and yeah, you know, heal here. I really need to practice these two floors because, you know, like I could easily lose my run. Yeah, okay, I need to open the door real quick. Okay, I'm back. Opened up the door. Let's see if anybody joins. Probably no person, right? And I guessed right. Yippee! Yeah, I think this is not really good time to stream. So note for future self. 4 PM is not a good time to stream. Okay, I think I should just stay in this corner to minimize. You know what, I'm gonna check. Of course, this dropper has like 8 kill bricks only, so it's probably best to go into the corner, because then I don't land on the collidable thing. So, you know, the first will give me damage, but I will pass through the next few, so that's good. Maybe I should land on that platform after that, and you know, like, we should soon be able to pass the A side. So, you know, like, B side, the first two are really easy, and 4 is mostly easy up until the ending, where will get a bit annoying. You know, like, kind of got a skill booster from with a half stats, so that's good. Just gotta be careful. That's it. And yeah, floor 5 is just a mess. I mean, holy moly, where do I even start? First of all, low ceiling editors, of course. then just fins.spam, my favorite. The funny thing is that like the B side for some reason does not use that many kill breaks besides on 6 than the A side. I mean, like, look on A side on like 3 and 4, you just see a ton of kill breaks. And then look on the B side, not a single break besides on the floor. And same with like 8 and 7, like these floors are like filled with kill breaks. Not a single kill break besides these head hitters. You know, tennis again has a lot of kill break spam, but the rest do not that for some reason. Of course 6 and I think 7 are... No, 6 and 8 I think are the only ones with kill breaks. So yeah, this half start spam part is not my most favorite thing. I mean, I hate AF5 to be honest. It's probably my least favorite floor. Definitely I hate 5 to be honest. The only good thing is the song. The song is really good. And 6 is like the only reason why I used to like TOC. Okay, yeah, I'm Kisa the king here. And then I should be safe, but 6's beginning is awful. It is the worst reference of all time. And like it wasn't even on 6, it was on 5. So like, even that got messed up wrong. Put it into the wrong floor, man. Yeah. 0 views. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Well, let me hear real quick. Okay, yeah. I checked if you guys are able to hear the background noises, and luckily you aren't. Because my little brother's talking to my dad right now. You know, like, that might be a bit annoying to you guys. And you know, like, of course I don't want you guys to hear private conversations from my family members. That's of course there too. Yeah, I forgot I could mute my mic because I was so used to just using the game bar feature of muting your mic that I did not know that you can just tap on top of my mic and it would just be muted. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna mute myself on streams from now on. Okay, good. The spinner can't reach me from here. And you know, like, the first and like second layer are really free up until, you know, the last one, I think, where like there are a ton of kill breaks, and that's it. Oh, I had my sound on. Okay. Yes, it says 2 viewers, but I think one of these is like me from my tablet, so yeah. 1 viewer. What's up? 1 viewer. Yeah, and once you pass like 6's beginning, basically it's free. Just this part, you should not mess this part up, and after that it's really free. I could just take this and boom. Yeah, okay, the kill breaks are on 7, I guess. Yeah, this just like hard difficulty gameplay. Same with your just head hitters and ones. That's it. Like, there's not harder gameplay in Tower Stress than this. Oh, this is a 2 set. Okay, I need to be aware of that. You know, this upper spinner is kind of messing my view, so that's not that good. But besides that, okay. But we're pretty near the end of the TOC grind, which is good. I mean, not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat it tomorrow. I mean, it would be nice if I beat it tomorrow, but of course I only got to 4 once, and now the important thing is to get consistently to there. And after that, just get consistently past 5, and at some point, and then basically we beat the tower. Got a call, sorry. Yeah. And yeah, 9 is really easy. Just save yourself on 8. And you should be safe up until you get to the devious 10. At least, I mean, 10 is not that bad. The beginning is just hard. I mean, that conveyor maze is really the only hard thing. Besides that, it's free. Mostly just kill brick spam. Which, if you have a heal item, it's a bit easier. And you know, T-post and stuff like that. Okay, I need to memorize the directions, but when you know, done, you should just be careful with this thing. You know, if I fail here, I won't get soft locked for the most part, because I will just be put to the end of B side, and I could save myself on the ending of 6, and of course B is free after you pass 6. So yeah, I guess this could be really easy. At least for like I think half of the conveyors push you towards B, so yeah, this last part is really free, to be honest. Just this beginning can soft lock you. I think it's clippable, but like some person said they lost 75 HP just doing a dance clip. You know, like I am definitely trying to avoid that at all costs. I mean, I think everybody wants to avoid that. And you know, like I'm not even 100% sure if it's clippable, because doing a laugh clip on a kill break is really one thing that I really would not want to do, for quite obvious reasons. I mean, I'm not really good with you know, laugh clips. I hit one once in a while, but yeah, that's really it. Oh, let me see, what parts could there still be that I could have struggled with that I haven't played today before. This exposure part is really easy. Maybe, okay, for this part here, it is actually really simple. It's not luck. You just gotta go slightly left on this fin stud here. You just gotta align a bit more slightly left, and then you should be able to pass it. Or yeah, I did not go too left. I did go a bit too right, so yeah. No, don't go into the middle. That's like one thing. Maybe I should like double align. Yeah, I think this should be safe. You know, like I failed the 2 times where I failed. The only time when I passed this was when I slightly like went to the left for this part. At least like aligned. Let me try in the middle real quick, if maybe my theory is wrong. Okay, my theory is wrong. That is very cool, man. So I guess it's luck. EP. You know, I could still like check if I would do the jump in first person, so not all hope is lost. This is then because I'm like able to align it first of all and then again, which means that it's a bit more consistent than the 1 on 2. Which, speaking of 2, I think I should do one more run of this part. You know, 1 is pretty simple, you just gotta pass it and then it's gonna be a 2 run, of course. That is just beginner's math. So, you know, like, these are the 4 jumps of doom for any newcomer. Yeah, I think recently have been a few more newcomers to my channel, which, first of all, welcome to the worst Ito channel of all time. And second of all, hi. Did I just say like 2 ways of welcoming people? Anyway, double aligning is not cool. You know, like, that fin side is probably the worst thing in this entire tower. Okay, I kind of have an idea how to do it though. So hopefully I will pass it. You know, sometimes you're lucky and like your cursor is on the middle when you use alignment keys. Then you've basically made it and there's really nothing big left till 3. Besides maybe like this jump from a conveyor to a half stud, which you might choke. And that happened to me more times than it should. You know, like, doing a big jump. Like, I used to think when I started this grind that, like, oh yeah, I'm making so little progress, I'm so bad. But then I remember how big of a jump this genuinely is. Because, you know, like, TOC really never feels like a peak insane tower, to be honest. Even though it definitely is. I mean, like, 3 floors are like terrifying. And like, there are like 2 more floors. Actually, like, in my opinion, only... yeah, 2, including like B-sides, which are insane. In this scenario, it's 5, A and B, and of course just kill break spam. This starts around 20, like right before 20 minutes long. I think around 15 minutes, and you know, the start is very cool. Now, beating this as my first SC is a pretty crazy thing, to be honest. I mean, most people are wondering why I did this as my first SC, and you know, like, I won't blame them. I mean, like, yeah, if I heard some random guys doing a jump from TOTS to TOC, and my name wasn't Erebus, and I did not have a YouTube channel with around 305 subs as of July 21st, 22nd. Okay, yeah. Then I think I would also not think that it's a normal thing, because, you know, like, makes sense. Like, why is this guy jumping from a bottom Ramostus to a peak intense tower that is called by like by basically the entire community the worst insane? Even though, in my opinion, there are a few worse actually. Are there? Yeah, that's genuinely a hard question. Cause I'm like pretty neutral towards TOC. I really do not hate it. I definitely think the first 3 floors are like the main reason why people hate this tower. But yeah. I mean, this tower is like pretty fun at some parts, I would say. You know, like, I kind of have a lot higher enjoyment on terraces that have like really hard parts in the beginning or like in the middle, and then just have like the last few chunks are just really easy. Like, I kind of enjoy towers like that. Like, I enjoy TOTS a lot, even though, you know, like, I would not call it a balanced experience at all, since like there are just only a few floors which genuinely make this grind kind of challenging, and besides that the rest is like free. Like 2, 3, and 5 are like mostly free. 6 just has like one jump, which I kind of think is hard. And you know, rest is 8 is also really easy. 10 is just nerf control, that's it, because it's like really short. But yeah, 9 and 4, and in my opinion also 7 are pretty hard. And 1, I mean, it's like the 4th or 5th hardest floor in the entire tower, and it's like on the 1st floor. I mean, it kind of makes sense since, you know, the tower's called Tower of True Skill. And like they just want, like, Theodoric wanted just to build like the hardest tower in game because he did not like TOC because it wasn't purist. Yeah, that was the only reason why the Tower of True Skill was built. Kind of funny if you ask me. So like without Tower of Confusion, we wouldn't have rap-based gameplay and TOTS, which like, yeah. It's pretty funny if you ask me, I guess. But yeah. I'm a bit thirsty, so I'm gonna drink some water. I know the stream has a few AFK sections. I'm trying to minimize them, but I'm a bit thirsty. Okay. So yeah, guys, it was a great stream. Thanks. Okay, just kidding. Oh yeah, okay. Almost 30 minutes for just purely practicing. Hope that I'm prepared for TOC. Because today we're gonna try to get another floor 4 attempt. You know, yesterday I got, I think, 2 times to the Finstad on 3, and I passed it once. So like that makes it 2. So at this point, it might be that I got there one more time and failed. I'm not really sure, but yesterday I had a few floor 3 attempts. You know, yesterday I did not stream. Do you know why? I don't know, really. Now, I was not like the most excited for TOC, and even though I got to floor 4, I just did nothing yesterday. You know, like that was pretty awesome. But today I went outside for a bit and like went shopping with my mom. So that is why the stream is also a bit later than, you know, like usual streams. I mean, is it as late as the Ring 1 Tower Rush stream? Of course not. I mean, that one went until like 12 AM. But I mean, it was technically a Tower Rush stream, so like, I guess it kind of makes sense that it took that long. But yeah, I would not attempt Ring 1 Tower Rush because yesterday I played TOTS and I just saw that they patched the corners, so yeah, no thanks. Maybe you're able to, no, I don't think you're able to do a left clip, right? Because the block is 1 stud higher than the one, you know, where you're like entering. Like your starting position is 1 block lower than the one where you're exiting. So yeah, you cannot corner clip, which, I mean, why would you do something like that? Like, you're at like the hardest tower in the Tower Rush, and you're like at one of the most nerve-wracking floors of all time in Ring 1. And combining these two with like an at least 100-minute long run for most people, that is guaranteed gonna be a fail. I mean, like, imagine 100 minutes of your entire life are on the line in like one of the hardest and most nerve-wracking parts of the entire area. I wouldn't really say hardest, but you know. Okay, floor 2 run, I guess. Seems good up to this point. But yeah, yeah, okay, this stream did really bad. I should probably not stream at this time. That is an important note. You know what? Let me just talk about some popular things right now. Polyester edits are really cool because like they're super rushed and super low quality, and like my friend posts them, so that is pretty cool. Verity is low-key overrated and it's not that scary, and like genuinely the people that like think that he's the strongest being of all time are genuinely brain dead, because you can just build yourself up. Like, use a bit of your brain, okay? And what is there left? What is popular right now? No, Cat on the Hat is kind of dying off, right? Kind of, I feel like we're about to enter new memes because the current ones kind of died. Like Funky is kind of dead because it's, you know, it was recorded in Fortnite, and if anything happens in Fortnite YouTubers are gonna make the most unfunny videos of it of all time, and then, you know, the meme is ruined. I mean, that's happened with Funky now it was just used by Fortnite YouTubers, and it's one of the most unfunny memes. And I am happy that I never looked at the Gumbo picture for so long that close, because looking that close up to it, it's genuinely horrifying. And like, I really hate that they ruined this, because that meme is low-key tough. When maybe we'll meet at a bar, he'd drive a funky and like, they just ruined that meme completely. I hate that. Yeah. Let's see if talking about this crap made my stream perform any better. Yeah. I found from TLGF from the TLG. That is your opinion, and yeah, I think that is not a good idea. How do you play TLC, bro? Yeah, I just cut out my eyes and then I play. That's how I play TLC, just kidding. Of course, don't do that. That is the worst advice of all time. You cannot even play without eyes. Basically, I just am motivated to do, because I kind of find some floors fun in this, but of course the first 3 floors are pretty bad. But like, there are some parts which kind of motivate me to do this tower, like floor 6. But yeah, this tower isn't really the best thing. I mean, there are not that many Insanes as bad as this one. Now that I think about it, I don't think there's like any single worse one than this. Most Insanes are actually like pretty decent, besides TLC. Yeah, like, it gets a bit worse, and yeah, okay, I think Extreme Hell might be. Extreme Hell is around the same level as TLC. At least, like, it's not. Is it unbalanced? I don't know. I really do not care that much about Extreme Hell. I just know that it has like a Fire Mario Odyssey song at 9, and it has Doom music, and that's it. I guess it has a bit more Mario Odyssey music, but I mean COCR also has Mario Odyssey music. And like it has one floor from like the first main level but after the tutorial, which I just cannot understand it. Like the lobby has like super intense doom music, and then like a few floors later it's just like the most happy music of all time. Like it's literally from the first level past the tutorial in Mario Odyssey, and they use it on like floor 4 or something like that. And I played a bit of floor 1, and like it has like seed part spam, which yeah, no, I hate seed parts, to be honest. I mean, Dust and Decay is one of my least favorite Ring 4 towers, probably, besides like 2i. And like, if you look at overall SCs, there are of course a lot of worse ones, like, in my opinion. I'm not jumping from... I have a second, and last, and the winner. Then... Oh, okay. One from there. GG, by the way. I know it's been probably some time, but anyways, late GG. So yeah, that is good. After TUC, I will probably not do an extreme, first of all, because, you know, like, some people would even say that TUC is extreme, which is kind of understandable, I guess, since 3 terrifying floors in an insane tower is genuinely crazy. You know, like, there are only like 2 more, maybe 3 parts of TUC that could be SC level. And that is floor 5, B and A, and here 4B is kind of hard. But besides that, yeah, this tower is fairly easy, if you do not count like the really hard parts. Because, you know, like, still a big chunk is like intense or easier. Now, the only part that's above intense and below SC is like floor 4. And, you know, maybe I would say like, no, I think the first 2 beats are really simple. They're like intense. So yeah, like only one remorseless part, but when it comes to intense parts, TLC will not let you down. There are not that many difficult parts, I guess, but there are a few parts that are at hard difficulty. Basically all the left ups. So like floor 8, floor 7, and besides floor, it is kind of hard. Like, I would say that TOC gets easier and easier as far as you go, but like, due to the soft locks, it really isn't the case for this tower, because also of course there's the B side. But if you look at the floor difficulties, it kind of is like a downgoing difficulty chart. Of course, skipping through a few difficulties. But if you get consistently past floor 5, you should be able to complete this tower. Because then it's just nerf control and like loop failing, and that's it. To be honest, because B is of course really short and unpunishing. And of course there's 9 and 8, which are really punishing with their soft lock. And maybe 10. Like, they sometimes remove the soft lock and sometimes you can escape. But yeah. You should be, like, once you pass, yeah, 5, this tower's basically free, so. If anybody watching this wants to complete TOC, which I don't think anybody wants to, which is understandable. Yeah. That is basically just the important thing. Maybe 6 still has like a few hard parts, and it's of course you need to be watching out for the kill break spam in this tower too. That is also another important thing in this tower, but besides that, I think there isn't really that much bad stuff left. But yeah, once I beat TOC, I would do like TOTL Thanos Tower, I guess. probably mind breaking DC maybe, and vivid sections probably not. Same with icy blizzards. Then I would do my first extreme, which will, like, I am really not excited for extreme, but I will probably do astral eclipse, frightening and confusing crowds. I don't know about that one, and I heard really bad things about bloodthirsty Kino, so no thanks. And maybe or hopeless hell, or triple A, I think is good. After that, I would do after triple A, I would probably do like strategic mechanics, or like terrifying beauty, or suffering outside, and then okay, peak extreme is like really unnecessary, because then I would probably jump from like Toso to 2IM, which is, like 2IM, most people will like not be able to tell you what the hard parts are, but like I'll jump this a few times, actually only like 2 times, but who cares, to be honest. And like 7 is the hardest floor, I think, for 2, and like the music is chef's kiss, might be due to a big chunk of it being Sonic music. 100% no bias, guys, trust me. But yet also has the head and time music, which, like, I don't mind, it's pretty good. I just don't get why some songs are so happy, even though that tower was like the second hardest tower at the time in game. Because like floor 5's song is so happy for no reason. And same with 6. I don't like 7's song, it sounds really weird, and like I don't like it at all. But here, 2 songs pretty okay. I mean, it's from Tots, and yeah, the rest is of course Ahead in Time and Sonic, which I think this tower is kind of being known for just using Ahead in Time music and Sonic music. I think there are 3 Sonic songs and 5 Ahead in Time songs. Wait, Lore 3 is... oh yeah, and Celeste music, I guess. No, 4 Ahead in Times... no, wait. 3 Ahead in Time songs, 3 Sonic songs, 1 Celeste song, 1 Kevin MacLeod song, and 1 I think APM, right? Library song. Like I like every single song in 2IM besides the Floor 7 one. Like, of course I played Sonic Mania, which is a game where all the Sonic music comes from. Like, I like it. I use a lot of Ahead in Time music in my towers. And of the Celeste song in 2IM is also the same in 2IE. At least the one on 4, and that's probably like one of my favorite songs in 2IE. So yeah, 2IM has a goated soundtrack, but not goated design or gameplay. And I mean basically no creativity. I mean, the frame looks kind of cool, but that's it. Like, misalignment tower. Maybe I would do, besides 2IM, like 2FN. I think I would do FM later on, and because like of course I'm a bit more is 2FN harder? But 2IM has a lot more like extreme plus parts, because 2FN has like a big chunk which is like below extreme. Like after 2FN and 2IM, I will probably do like micromanagement, I don't know, and then I will do probably triple W, and then Inception, yay, then generational failure. That's my first cut on, like, genuinely, I don't want to go past GF. Actually, like, I don't even want to go past IM or, like, FN. If I still have enjoyment in E2, I would definitely go higher, but, like, I already seen I really don't feel like I want to do GF or like any harder tower than 2am or FN, like, you know. Like, of course, Frightening Nightmares and Impossible Movement are like pretty cool towers. But yeah, I just want to, you know, get some skill. And like my all-time goal was just to be 2am. Little brother sending straight up unfunny videos into the group chat is so goddamn annoying. Yeah, I guess I haven't checked the chat. Let's see what he's typing. Are you proud that you're a RAM cell? I know what an incel is, and like I think RAM cells like people that only do RAM towers, or like, am I a person that's like stuck on RAM? I don't know, bro. I just know like what an incel is, and that's it. I kind of think what I can kind of think of like what a RAM cell could be, like. Yeah, I guess I'm pro, but I want to be an insane cell. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing. And like, I want to be past RAM at one point. Definitely soon, I would say. I mean, it might be soon because I got to 2C the floor for yesterday. Yeah. Also, yeah, I think the guy before that, like, wrote in chat. I don't know if like this person's still in chat, but yeah, my hardest is thoughts right now. Yeah. I would say glitch. You know what? I would say glitching at healing. I mean, I've not beaten it, but I basically got to 9B, and I genuinely do not want to play it because it's awful. Okay, this TUC stream has been horrible, bro. To be honest, I mean, yesterday was like, I felt like it's not gonna be a good day. I got to like 4 and 3, and like I almost passed 3 and then passed it. But today I not even got once past the 4 jumps of Doom, even though I practiced. I know. That's kind of annoying, but it's COC for short. Just loop fading the first 3 floors, and then you just pass it at one point. Go here and here. That is genuinely a horrible fail. I already have like a bad feeling that I'm just gonna choke. You know what? Get rid of these thoughts. I need to believe in myself. I got some food. Yippee. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. The most dead live stream that I ever made. Okay, this tastes pretty good. Oh, double 2s, I win. You know what? I'm taking a small break from TOC real quick. I'm gonna play something else. You know what? I'm gonna try 2am. Let's see if anybody's foreign 2am. Oh, we got one Sigma Ito enjoyer. If you're an Ito enjoyer, you're definitely a Sigma, bro. Okay, we got one at... No, 2 people almost at 2. Crazy stuff, bro. And you can barely taste the cheese on this. Oh, people some second stuff. Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah, here it is. Holy Sonic reference. Why is this guy fly? I genuinely thought 2am is gonna be something mysterious. This hobby's like intense or like challenging. Why am I playing this, bro? Thought I was rap carried. Genuinely, I don't know. Might be rap carried. I mean, I did a few days ago. Okay, that was just my fault. No, I did like a few days ago. I did a 1.8 stud rap, or like a 1.7, I think. You know, like that was like a terrifying jump, almost cut off. Now until I am best star of all time. No, stuff's looking impossible. Okay, let's try. That second jump, bro. Okay. Yeah, why am I failing this, bro? I think I got like multiple times to that slanted platform. Yeah, I am not built for 2am yet. No, Ring 2 and 1 are shit. I don't want to see if they replace music in Forgotten Ridge 2. They did. Here goes my 2MB grind, bro. Thanks, Ito Devs. Oh no, Count is also unplayable now, right? Free. Yo, Loki, my profile pic is ass. Gonna draw a new one. So here, let's take paint. Here, paint. Let's draw a new logo. Okay, so like I'm gonna make myself some black eyes. Yeah, bro, this looks awesome. I'll make this like pretty good looking. And then this, and like this one. And let's fill this out. I kind of look unhappy, bruh. Me do this better. Okay, let's do this now. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make this one really happy. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, no. This looks horrible. This looks horrible. No. New mouth, new life, I guess. I don't know. Come on. No, that looks horrible. Okay, that looks good. And let's choose the background. This is some niche, Simpson music. No, that looks like crap, bruh. I love green. But not on my profile pic. No. Definitely not that. No, that looks boring. No. What should I do? Pink? No, people will think I'm gay. I look like goddamn rip-off Candyman, bro. You know what? I'm just gonna choose white. No. Arbus. Okay, I'm gonna update that soon. Gonna eat my lunch. Real quick, forgot how to speak English. Sorry, guys. This tastes good. This is some good non-vegetarian food. Well, technically this is vegetarian, but not vegan. I guess, yeah, it's not vegan, but it's vegetarian. Like, do I use meat for this? Because this is definitely meat free. It does not taste like meat at all. I mean, Germans do a lot of shit with their pastry. Is it good? Yes. But like, they put like sausage into there. Not like normal sausage, like pork. Like, I am not a pork supporter. They put like chicken in there. So yeah, let's talk about my dietary restrictions. I can eat nuts. Yeah, I can eat nuts. That sounds horrible out of context, bro. I can eat cheese. I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm lactose tolerant. I am not vegetarian or vegan. I eat meat, and I love meat. But the most recent thing my goddamn stream is, are you proud that you're a Ramsar? Yeah, man, I am horrible. But yeah, what else do I have for dietary restrictions? I guess I only eat fish. And I don't eat pork. Yeah, that's like the thing that I don't eat. Definitely fish and pork. I'm not the biggest egg fan, I guess. I mean, I can like eat things with egg in it. I mean, I don't mind that. I just hated eating like normal eggs. Might make me weird or something like that, but who knows, bro. I mean, they call me the pumice evaporator for a reason. Oh, you guys don't know what pumice is. Well, you know what? I'm gonna gatekeep that. Okay, I'm done. Let me think. What should I play? I'm gonna play some GD, bro. Oh yeah, here's my new level. Okay, I'm horrible at this game, bro. This is a 9 circles level, by the way, if anybody's wondering. And I kind of screwed this up. This looks a bit ugly. Yo, it's really easy though, so I think you should struggle with this. This ball part is kind of hard. .88. Yeah, this level's called Chaos Circles. It is really chaos. Oh yeah, Birdie Adventures. This is probably the hardest level that I ever made. Oh, it's real weird playing slow again. Oh, I guess you don't need to press the second one. Yeah, this is that kind of 1.6 stout level. Man, this level is so weird and so bad. What else do I have? Oh yeah, bad wave challenge. Let me drop in real quick. This time. No. You know what? Maybe I should return to Ito. Did playing GD improve the stream's performance? It seems that it didn't. Yeah, okay, this is genuine here. Genuinely, yeah, no. I genuinely don't want to do the stream anymore. Low key. Let's see how long. What's this? Yeah, an hour. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Should I end the stream? I mean, I have time left, but like, what do you guys want? Do you guys want to watch a stream or not? Oh, there's. Really, I have right now no idea what I should do. I think no. I'm gonna end off the stream. To be honest, this stream was just extremely uneventful. So yeah, thanks for watching.